Jesus doesn't demand restitution from Christians. If we repent and we are forgiven and we still have to do restitution, then what did the blood save us from? That's a simple question. If I still have to go to my past to correct my past mistakes, what did the blood, what cost did it deliver me from? What did this love that covers all things, what did this love now cover? That's because their mind has been trained to hate the sinner. He must be punished. How come he's a Yahoo boy and think he can just repent like that and then spend all the money without doing restitution? So if he has duped people from all over the world, he doesn't know them. In fact, he's duping as much as 5-6 persons every single day, and he has done that for the past 10 years, 15 years, and amassed so much wealth, and then he now found Christ. Where will he begin restituting from? Yeah, but you know, the laws of Moses say this, and then they come and say Zacchaeus did this. Whatever Zacchaeus did, Jesus did not demand it of Zacchaeus. Number two, Jesus did not tell Zacchaeus that if you don't restitute, I won't come to your house. The mercy of our master loves us irrespective of the impute we have. If Yeshua said, okay, before I come to your house, you need to do this and do this, we would have now said, okay, this is a prerequisite requirement for the presence of the Lord. The apostles of old never taught it. In fact, when Zacchaeus stood up, he didn't go to restitution first. He said, half of my possession. Can I tell you something? That was what Jesus called salvation. Half of what? My possession I give. How do you know? Jesus also asked a young rich ruler. He said, forget your possession, follow me. If you don't know Yeshua, see what you can deny yourself from as your sign of value and loyalty to him. What can you deny on my account? So he said, okay, half of my possession, I'll give to the poor. And if there's anyone I've swindled, I will restore fourfold to that person. And then some people pick that and say that is the doctrine of restitution. It means, some people say every Christian that repents must do restitution. I say, God, where do we get this thing from? Okay, if restitution was demanded of the Christians who have put their faith in Jesus, why did Matthew not do restitution? He was also a tax collector. He was not a Christian when Jesus met him. So he also dealt unscrupulously the same way every other tax collector behaved. So why did Jesus not say, okay, before you follow me, actually, you need to go back and do some restitution? Is it good? Yes. Is it noble? Yes. Is it demanded? No. But the Yahoo boy has so much money now. That's Judas Iscariot speaking. From then on, guess what? As many as are what? Led by the Spirit of God. That's Christianity. If Jesus leads him from then to say, okay, carry out restitutive, actions. That's a leading of the Spirit. What is he supposed to do? Obey the will of God. The will of God has been revealed to him by the Spirit of God. That doesn't mean that revelation becomes what? A doctrine for others. So what the Apostle Paul said? He said he that was stealing should stop stealing. And then what? Go and look for something to do that he may have to what? Share with others. So if you are truly a part of the brotherhood of Christ, when you repent, you now no longer live for yourself. How did this guy steal? Why did he steal before? He was selfish. Why did he do people before? He considered only himself. Now that he has repented, what is he supposed to do? Live in love. What does it mean to live in love? Live beyond yourself. So I told them that, God asked me this question many years ago. I didn't have the answer. Until I grew to a measure, then started speaking to me. I told them, I said, listen, if a Yahoo boy repents, for example, what he should begin to do from that point is to live in the Spirit, live for God, and live for men. That's all. You live for God and you live for men. You love men. If God gives you special commandments, obey. But that doesn't mean that the Christian Bible teaches us restitution. But in the law of Moses, it says if a thief be caught and if the sun rises on him, it means if he's caught and he escapes in the night, there's no restitution. In fact, in another place in Ezekiel, he says that if a person wants to come and offer his trespass offering, I think in Ezekiel, he said that person should fulfill his vow. If he has to do restitution, do it and then bring your sacrificial lamb. And then what? The priest is going to make atonement for you. Who is our sacrificial lamb? Christ. If the doctrine of restitution applies to Christians, then why are we not bringing sacrificial lambs for priests to make restitutions for us, for atonement? So guess what? We want to follow some of the law because it aligns with our own understanding of justice, and then want to kick some of the laws out. I was touched when I heard the brother say, hey, your boy repented. The guy came to ask him that I've repented, but I have so much money from my Yahoo. What do I do with the money? It's a new believer asking you a question. He doesn't know what to do. Guess what I told the guy? He said, get thee behind me. What do you want him to do? Guess what? We feel spirituality is when we stand and squeeze face like this. You are not different from the Pharisees. They are better than you. Your spirituality, if it was powerful, it would have delivered us by now.